Hey, you fucking pricks. It's Lamentable Podcast here with another episode of Lamentable Podcast. As always, your hosts, Josh and Kyle here, with special guest Jacob.
Hello, my name's Kyle.
So, we have not had a guest in a long time because the bad sickness.
Yeah.
And so now we have this guy, Kyle. He's here.
Yeah.
True.
I'm half vaxxed.
Nice.
Get full vaxxed in June 15th.
Very exciting.
Thank you.
That's good. How's your microchip feeling?
It's a little... I don't think it's working properly.
Yeah.
Are quarters sticking to your arm
Yeah, pretty much.
because of the magnets? Because, you know, quarters are magnetic.
Yeah. I also have this
Fucking
problem.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fully vaccinated.
I am not.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I literally had no problem with it, but I also have a good immune system, so I don't know. But I don't think it's going to do anything. No other vaccine has killed me. I'm sure this won't be the first.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I haven't gotten mine. I don't know if I'm going to. I want to, but it's just like pretty much everyone already has it, so it's like, okay, what am I going to do now? Like, no, Josh Allen said he wasn't going to get vaccinated,
Oh my
so
god. People were losing their minds about that.
so I'm not going to do
Because
it.
Cole Beasley was doing it too.
Yeah,
You didn't get vaxxed?
Oh, he was freaking...
they were talking about it on Twitter.
It was on
and
Twitter,
everyone
yeah.
was like, "You're all stupid."
Yeah.
I don't know,
He is a Texas boy, so...
but we haven't had a podcast in a while in general, so we are here to film one and talk about things with stuff.
Absolutely.
What we do.
Yeah. So what's been going on with you, Kyle?
You know, just living my life. Getting a lot of all my sugar rushes in and all that cool stuff. You know?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
eating a lot of sugar.
Yeah.
I
these
see you
days.
drinking that Kickstart.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm just pretty much like an old dying person, so I just do what I want.
Yeah.
Gotta get them last years to be the greatest ones, you know.
Yeah. I mean, this will help kickstart something in my life, I think. I can feel it happening right now.
Nice. That's perfect. I'm glad that's happening for you.
Hell yeah.
You know, that's, you know, we all need that one thing to help us through. And if it's Mountain Dew Kickstarts, then whatever. Hey,
I mean, you know,
you do what you got to do, right?
Kickstarter, heroin, what's the difference?
I mean, sure, pretty much.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what we talked about the last
The
podcast.
last one, it was like a month ago. Not much.
Boy.
We were just like, oh wow, we took a break, and then we're like, oh wow, we took another break. That's what we always do, but
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are having some summer bangers.
I
having some
guess.
huge parties.
Yeah. Giant banger parties,
Yeah.
dude.
Going around the neighborhoods. Throwing water balloons at mailboxes.
I don't even know what's happened since then. I don't think anything really has. I mean, I think since the last podcast is when they did the whole, like, nobody has to wear masks and shit anymore.
Did they? I don't remember.
And then,
Isn't that only if you're vaccinated, though?
yeah, it is.
Oh yeah,
But I think we talked about the draft already. I think that happened.
draft did not happen yet. I do know that.
Oh, really?
Before the last episode. So
Uh,
the draft.
Yeah. We got some sick people, dude. I don't know. I never really pay attention to the draft and shit.
Yeah, it's not that.
I didn't pay much attention either. I think they just drafted mainly a bunch of defensive players, and that was
Yeah,
it.
their first two picks were defensive ends.
Yeah.
Buffalo's like, we need to stop that run.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm sure it'll be fine. As long as we play as good as or a little better than last year, then we'll probably be just as fine.
I feel like there's no way they can play better. Because everybody's got you figured out now. They've had
Yeah.
a whole off season to look.
They're like, fuck that. The Buffalo Bills are not allowed to be good.
Even though I feel like the Bills, Sean McDermott is a good coach, but I mean they definitely would not have won that game, the AFC Championship game. That's some of those frickin' field goals. It's like, why? Just go for it. You're definitely not going to win if you don't go for it.
Yeah.
Just taking the 3 points, and then Kansas City marches down and scores a touchdown. We're like, we'll take 3 more. We do it again. Oh well. That's what happens.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. As long as Josh Allen balls the fuck out, I am going to be happy.
Hopefully.
Stephon Diggs is like, let me catch ball.
They'll still be good, for sure,
Yeah.
but I don't think they'll be the best in the league. The best is always a team that like is kind of a surprise. So
Yeah,
it's
usually.
probably going to be the Browns this year, honestly.
Or the Bills don't lose a game for the next 5 years.
They could, like your Madden thing.
Yeah. I have Kitty.
It's like a baby.
Pretty much.
Little tiny baby. Uh-oh, now you're getting uncomfortable.
Now it's time to start pissing on you.
She doesn't. Ooh, I thought she was going to grab my leg. Oh, but yeah. Who did the Ravens pick up? Anybody good?
Nothing that important. They took some wide receivers, which I was happy about. Hopefully they'll start and be good.
To compliment Hollywood Brown.
Julio Jones.
Yeah, maybe. I doubt it.
They're talking about because they like converted half of Stephon Diggs' like salary and just gave it to him so they'd have the fucking cap space.
Yeah, signing bonus. Or
Yeah.
Yeah,
bonus.
they gave it to him as a signing bonus. $7 million.
That's sick, though.
Did you just get a check for $7 million? They're like, oh yeah, so we decided to pay you early.
Yeah.
Like, oh, all right.
Just like give the whole team all their money into signing bonuses to put
Yeah,
sign another.
I'm pretty sure they're paid. I think they get paid weekly, but the bonuses, they can get the bonuses.
Yeah.
So when they're making that $17 million a year, they're getting installments throughout the year, every week. I wonder
Yeah.
how much money it is.
It's got to be a
Probably
lot.
a couple grand.
Yeah, it's got to be a ton. Like if they're like, what is it? Patrick Mahomes that's got like the biggest
Yeah.
contract, like 83 million or something like that.
I mean, that's over the entire. It's like $30 million a year, I think.
But it's probably like 12 grand a week.
Yeah, probably.
Like just getting a check in the mail. It's like, yes, oh, I got my NFL check. And then you get a fucking bonus. Like, oh, I threw 35 touchdowns this year. I get $10 million bonus. Yes. It's like, okay. I should have went into the NFL. Went to the college for football and
Yeah, I
shit.
definitely would have made it. For sure.
Same.
I'm too short for that and not fast enough.
Same.
I'm not.
Jacob might be. Jacob's real fast when we play football. He's got that quickness.
Yeah.
He just launches off and you can't catch him at all.
Got that burst of speed.
But I'm
Yeah.
slow as hell too. I can't. That's why I play quarterback, because I can't fucking run at all.
I weigh like 130 pounds, so when I get trucked by someone, I just break my whole body. My back just snaps in half.
Someone who's like 6'3", 200.
Yeah. Ends my career on my first game drive.
Yeah.
In a wheelchair the rest of my life.
Yeah, you could be a slot receiver.
Yeah. The slot receivers are usually the little guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but they're subjected to the bigger hits because of that.
Yeah. Well, they have to run the short routes pretty
Yeah,
much.
they have to run like in the middle
Yeah.
of the field,
they have
catch
to-
that pass, and they get
Yeah,
they're
running
really
as fast
fucking
as possible and hope that the frickin' linebackers don't tackle him.
Yeah.
We gotta film us playing football sometime.
Yeah.
Now that I have this sick thing, I could like put it on my head or something while we're playing.
Good. Hitting the head with the football and it breaks.
Yeah, we could make like a hat for it.
Yeah. Like a little.
The quarterback could wear it. That'd be the best way, because it'd be most like,
Yeah,
actually.
that'd be pretty cool. I'm thinking about like. The reason I got this. So, I didn't mention anything. I got a new camera. I got a GoPro. And
I'm sure they could tell.
so with my, I'm sure we talked about it a couple times, but with my other camera, it only allows you to record for 30 minutes at a time.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to get a camera that would consistently record, so I can literally just, yes, editing, good, done, instead of having to line everything up, match up the audio, do all this and that. But
Yeah, it's so dumb.
you can use a fucking GoPro for literally anything. Literally,
Well, it's a video camera.
I could put it on my fucking car and drive and be
Yeah.
like, live going to McDonald's.
That's why we can do that
Yeah,
24 hours of Lamar thing.
Yeah, so we can live stream with this as well. Like literally just connect it to the internet and live stream with it just like sitting like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be sick.
And there's a 24-hour race. It's the biggest race ever, probably. The 24 hours of Le Mans.
Yeah.
And we'll just live stream the whole thing.
Yeah, we're thinking about doing...
Build some Legos.
Yeah, building Lego sets and shit for 24 hours and watch that race and live stream it.
I mean, we could do shifts. Like, we wouldn't have to be on the whole time.
Yeah, probably not.
You would have to be on the whole time, guy.
I could.
You're a NASCAR guy.
Yeah.
If we were on the whole time, we'd get the sick internet points. They're like, wow, these guys...
I mean, the first, 20 hours, it's just, make it to the end of the race. And then, the last 4... That's when it actually... So you don't even have to pay attention until there's, 4 hours left.
Literally. They're like, well, you survived this long. You could win
That's
now.
literally what it is.
I couldn't imagine. They have... What is it? Just 2 drivers that take shifts, isn't it?
It's 3 or 4 usually.
Oh. I couldn't imagine being, the one out of the 4 drivers that just does shitty. Everyone's racing really good.
There's a lot of the teams, at least in America, I don't know how it is there. It's probably similar.
Think they get drunk beforehand?
They might. Probably not. I'd be impressed if you could drive well drunk doing that.
Do they do it in the rain and shit?
Yeah, no, they don't care. As long as it's not, super bad. It's never been bad enough for it to ever be an issue.
That's all the GT cars and shit, isn't it?
Yeah.
I wonder what sick liveries they have set up for it.
Probably have some sick ones. But yeah, there's they call them gentleman drivers in America, but it's basically just a guy with money. And he just is the 4th driver on one of the good teams.
Just a guy that gets to drive because he says he could, because he got the money to say so. That'd be sick.
As long as you don't crash, that's literally all they ask you to do, pretty much. Just don't crash the car.
But whoa, dude, I'm a race car driver.
Like Mark Cuban?
Yeah, probably.
God, how many pairs of Skechers do you own?
0.
How many pairs of Skechers do you own, Jacob?
75.
Nice. You got a collection going.
Yeah, my Johnny Romo.
Mm.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, people
I mean,
people collect Air Jordan shoes, Nike shoes.
Oh yeah, just
You're I collect Skechers.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm sure they have rare Skechers.
There probably are.
Yeah.
Because there is the Skechers you can get at Walmart, and then there is actual Skechers.
I also got a couple pair of Nike Air Monarchs in the garage.
No.
He's got all white ones, and then he's got white with navy trim, and then he's got all black, and then he's got black with white trim.
And then he has one pair of black Air Force Ones that he wears when he goes robbing.
Nice. Yeah, when he has to visit the crack dealer.
True. Got to impress him somehow.
Kyle starts to leave, has the Nike Air Monarchs on. Halfway down the street, he's like, oh, fuck, I gotta go change.
They won't respect me if I'm wearing these.
Yeah, they won't sell me unless I'm wearing these.
Maybe.
Oh.
That's how it'll be.
Yeah. We'll just give you a pina colada if you show up in Nike Air Monarchs or something.
This cat is...
So, Jacob,
Yeah.
how's the Home Depot?
I think it's the same old. I can't really think of anything. I mean, it's shitty there, I guess. I'm trying to think if anything weird has happened there,
No toilets falling off the shelves or anything?
No. I'm trying to remember something.
No excess jackhammer orders?
I did put one jackhammer up in the overhead the other day, but that was only one. I'm trying to remember if anything else crazy happened. Oh yeah, I remember. This was a month ago. Maybe a month ago. I was putting shop vacs up in the overhead, and I don't know. I just wasn't having a good night. I was very angry. I kind of just went to toss it in the overhead on the shelf, and it just went through the whole shelf out the other side on the lumber section.
Nice.
And then I got down, and then there was just 2 people in that aisle. So what are you trying to throw? I see you trying to throw shop vacs at Kyle.
Yeah, be like that, I guess.
Oh, whoops.
Just to throw it through.
Yeah, I went to go I went to toss it in the back.
How wide are those shelves? I didn't even know.
like in the overhead, it's just like a straight shelf where you just kind of just set it down, and I just kind of like I went to like toss it on the shelf, but I just like tossed it straight through.
Nice.
Yeah, thank goodness the guy wasn't doing lumber on the other side or something.
Oh man.
Yeah.
How about those wood prices?
Oh yeah, the wood prices have been skyrocketing. I don't know.
I'm sure Dante knows all about that. He's the one doing all the sales at Home Depot.
Yeah, probably, but yeah, they've been going up for some reason. I don't know
Oh,
the
it's been
exact
going up for a
signs
while.
behind
It's
it.
super expensive right now.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. I don't know if... Did I have my new job when we did the last episode?
I think so. It was like a month ago.
I don't remember. Maybe I just started it or something. I don't know. I got a new job recently, and now I do, like, maintenance work for apartment buildings. If I already mentioned that, it's probably not news, but it's pretty funny. I like working there. It's like paint some walls and put in new flooring and, oh no, this person's toilet is broken, let's fix that. Shit like that. But it's pretty fun.
It seems pretty like a job that I would enjoy. The only thing is you got to be on call. You're going to be on call at some point, aren't you?
Yeah,
That's
I will
going to
be.
suck.
Once I learn everything and can be trusted to do literally anything anytime, they're like, well, you're going to get called at 3 in the morning on a Saturday.
Literally.
And that will not be fun. Then I'll be like, I fucking hate this job. This job sucks.
So do you just like do it for like specific apartments or whatever or something like that, or is it like?
It's like, so they have a system that the tenants that live in the apartments can use, where they put a thing in an app, and they're like, hey, my toilet is leaking, and it's been doing it for this long.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, do you know that person?
That's my brother. That's my brother, yeah.
Do you know that person?
Could you imagine some random ass dude just opened the door and
I
he's
could
like,
see it happening.
oh,
Honestly.
I mean, that is what happened to us before. So
Oh, it has happened?
a call back to our April Fool's video.
oh yeah,
I mean, a guy did break in.
but yeah,
Whoa, whoa,
anyways.
whoa.
Okay. I was about to yank it out.
Go do something. Go play.
It's like an armadillo. Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
Armadillo?
Probably gonna rip it out. Anyways, yeah, so they have a port, they call it the tenant portal, and they can literally just input like a service call. And they're like, oh no, my AC isn't working right, or my toilet's leaking, my bathtub is clogged, like stuff like that. And then we'll see it in the morning usually. We don't get, we don't have to like go in unless it's like an emergency, like a pipe burst or like they have water coming out and it's flooding their apartment and shit like that.
Just like, I'll leave it till tomorrow.
Yeah. So pretty much it's all like piddly shit. Like, oh, my AC's not cold when it's on for 30 minutes. It's like, okay, well, we'll look at it and do it then. But yeah, so they can input anything, and a lot of times it's just the dumps. Like the other day, they put the ACs are in the walls and they're like permanent, so they stay there and they just cover them up in the wintertime on the outside. And so we took them all down recently because it's obviously been pretty warm, and you always forget like one or two because there's so many of them that you're just like, okay, we accidentally skipped over one. This one guy had one on his still, and he was like, oh, my AC cover is still on, can someone take that off? And we're like, sure, whatever. Then he also added in there that there was a dead mouse in the basement and nobody's picked it up. We're like, oh, okay, I mean, okay. So
Okay, I mean,
and then he was like, everyone needs, or they were like, oh, you guys need to raise your standards around here. We're like, what? Okay.
as far as I know, most apartment buildings don't take care of their shit at all.
Like
So-
the place I like I told my coworkers, like, fucking when I lived on a Robinson Road, there was no maintenance.
No, they
guy.
never did
They
anything
didn't give
over
a
there.
fuck about anything. Everyone was like had to do their own shit and fix their own stuff.
But it was cheap. I
Yeah.
guess that was the
Wasn't too bad.
deal.
Sounds like an interesting job.
It's pretty fun. And it's a lot of because like my last job, I worked at cricket. I literally just sat there all day. So this job, I'm moving around and doing stuff and taking stuff apart and putting stuff together and
Yeah.
I don't know. It's way better because I'm like, yes, I am actually using my body and moving around, not just sitting in the same spot for 40 hours.
That's what I like to do too.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I don't think I could do your job because I think you have to be like more handy to do that job. I'm just like I lift boxes and put it away.
I like manual
I mean,
like stuff.
I
Yeah,
feel
I
like
do too.
the handy stuff isn't that bad. You just gotta know.
Yeah,
You just
I don't
gotta
think I
learn
know
it at
any-
some
no.
point.
Yeah,
that's pretty
that
much what
and
it is.
just being able to pick it up. Like a lot of the stuff that they do, I don't know. Like
It's
I don't
just-
know how to do like.
You have to
tile and shit.
recognize what
Right.
the problem is and be able to fix it.
Yeah.
easily.
Well, if they're like, my shit's leaking, I'm like, oh,
Oh damn, that sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't know what to do. They would have to teach me, but
Yeah, no, I don't. A lot of the stuff I didn't know how to do. Like I didn't know how to put in floors, but they taught me how to do that, and now it's like my favorite thing to do. I'm like, I like putting in floors. I'll do that.
that sounds pretty cool. I mean, I've seen people do it, but I have no idea how exactly they do it. Like they have like this cutter thing, and then
Mm-hmm.
and then they cut the floor panel out. Like that's why I've seen it a couple times, but
But there's a lot of stuff. Like I've learned how to. They taught me how to take out toilets and put in toilets and making it seem like I haven't learned anything. I did. I learned how to change outlets. How to wire like lights, like something like this, like at the ceiling fan and like a light in your kitchen.
yeah,
All sorts of like random small stuff that like would just need to be done in someone's apartment. Change door handles, fucking all that shit. I don't know. It's pretty exciting. The thing that sucks is when something is like wrong and you go to do it. You know the way to fix it, but that didn't work either. So you're like, oh, well now what the fuck do we do?
yeah,
There's this one time they have garbage disposals in all the apartments, most of the apartments, and some person put like an entire head of cabbage in their garbage disposal, and they were like, our garbage disposal's not working, and our sink is draining very slow, and we're like, okay, whatever, we'll just clear it out, and then we'll be done. It's like a 1 minute job. So we go in there and we're like cleaning it out, and it's like, oh, it's still not fixed. Okay, we didn't know it was a whole head of cabbage. We just all they said was that their garbage disposal wasn't working and shit. So we go in there and we like just do the thing. You could literally just put like a little tool in there and spin it
Yeah.
around, and that clears it out.
yeah, like a snake or something.
Yeah, and we did that, and they were like, okay, turn the water on, and it still wasn't doing it. Like, that's interesting. Okay. So we had to take the whole thing off and like empty the actual garbage disposal, and there was just a bunch of cabbage in there. And we're like, oh, that's pretty weird, but whatever. So we put it back on and re-put it in and turn the water back on again, and it still wasn't doing it. We're like, oh, okay. So come to find out that the entire fucking like drain that like went into the wall into like the whole system just had a fuck ton of cabbage in it. They just put literally like a whole fucking head of cabbage in the fucking garbage
Why not
disposal.
just like throw it in the garbage?
I don't know. Like
It's more effort to throw it down a garbage disposal
Yeah.
than it is to just throw it in the trash can.
Yeah, I understand like maybe like a little bit of scraps on your plate. Sure, that's what a garbage disposal's for. But like, oh man, this whole head of cabbage has gone bad in my fridge. Better put it in the garbage disposal.
Oh, these apples aren't looking too good either.
I don't know. Whatever. But like a bunch of little things that like seem like they're gonna be quick and easy jobs, and it ends up being like way fucking longer. But I mean that's how it is for like anything pretty much.
Yeah.
You go to fix something on your car that you think is gonna take a second. It's like, oh well, I've been here for 4 hours now.
Just like go there to do your job, do it the worst way possible, just do everything wrong, put the door handle on backwards.
I mean you could.
Yeah. Just for fun.
I don't know. I like it though. It's exciting. You get to learn new stuff and
Yeah. It sounds nice and useful.
my biggest like gain from it is just being able to walk around and do stuff all day.
Yeah.
Like I just working from cricket and sitting around in the same spot in the chair and just dealing with like, it's still kind of customer service because you still have to like talk to the tenants and stuff.
Right.
But it's nothing close to fucking because these people like actually need your help and need you to fix their shit.
Yeah.
So they're not gonna be like, well, fuck you, asshole. Give me my
Yeah.
fucking, give me it for free. It's like, oh, okay.
Look,
Well,
I'm
they
not-
don't even have to probably pay for it.
No, yeah,
right?
they probably don't have to pay for it anyway.
No.
You just go in there and fix it for them, so they don't care.
Yeah, no, it's all good. But it's funny because like one of the things that we're working on now, some lady in an apartment, her fridge thing, like you know the shelves in a fridge door that you like put your condiments in and stuff like that, it's like broken, so she just needs a new one. And we're like, okay, that's fine, whatever. We go in the shed and grab a new one and put it in. And it was like, it's the wrong size. Oh, fuck. So we find another one that's a different size and we put it in. Oh, that one's too small. It's like, okay. So there are these fucking shelves. They're so close to being the same size. They're just one's slightly smaller than the other one. And we need one that's in between both those sizes. It's like, oh, okay, well, all right.
Better go to home. Nah, I doubt they even have those.
No, they don't have like single ones. Buy a whole new fridge.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's exciting though.
Yeah.
Just get to do shit.
Yeah, and learn new stuff. Like probably learning how to do flooring might be useful in the future and stuff. You know.
Yeah, literally, like all the stuff that I'm doing there, I could literally do for like my own house.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yes, oh that outlet isn't working. Damn, I have to call an electrician. Instead of doing that, I can just be like, I guess I'll just change that outlet.
Right. Yeah, that sounds nice. When Josh gets called out to some like random lady, and she's like, "I need you to fix my pipes."
All right. What have you been doing, Kyle?
Not much.
Give us an awkward story, Kyle.
I'm trying to think. I mean, there's nothing awkward. The only thing that really happened was when I was delivering the one day, and there was these people were not watching this kid. I'm like, I'm gonna freaking get him out of the road before I run him over. And then he runs behind my car. I'm like, cool. Just as I'm about to reverse. Fun stuff.
Yeah. Did you catch his name?
Like, hey, get back here, Billy. What are you doing running around my car?
That's not my job. That's their job.
Yeah,
the people out there
literally.
watching him.
It's like that photo. Kyle pulls up to the kid and he has the gun like under the door. Like.
But yeah, just living.
Whoa, whoa.
You know how it be.
Yeah.
Any new movies on the chopping block lately?
Yeah, I still want to see Quiet Place Part 2. Pretty bad.
I wanna
Wow,
see that.
locally filmed Quiet Place Part 2?
Yeah, literally filmed like less than an hour away from us.
Yeah, like 20 minutes.
They're like, let's turn Buffalo into a big movie city, and they're like, let's film Quiet Place here.
Yeah.
That's like their first big budget movie that filmed in Buffalo.
Yeah. Alright, phone.
What's going on, Jacob?
Oh, it's just not
Very,
happening.
Chargers probably being
Popular person.
No, it's the charging thing.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
Oh my god. Ouch. Okay.
Now, that is a cat.
Stop it. Be nice. Be
It is.
gentle. Be gentle. Be gentle. She doesn't give a fuck. She's like, what does that word mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna bite your thumb.
I mean, she's just a cat. She doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But,
Hello. Okay, oh Jesus. I like it.
have you seen any good movies lately?
Trying to remember. I haven't watched a lot of movies lately. I'm trying to remember the last movie I watched. I think it was this movie. I can't remember what it's called. It had Anthony Mackie in it. Is there a tornado outside?
I think I heard thunder earlier. I don't know what that other noise was. But...
Yeah, but I watched this movie with Anthony Mackie in it. I'm trying to remember. It's called like I don't even remember. It begins with a P, and he's like a paramedic. And him and his one buddy, like, there's this weird drug going around the city that can make people like go back in time for like 7 minutes.
What?
Yeah. And his buddy's daughter goes missing because of the drug, and depending on where you're standing when you take the drug, it will take you back to a certain time period. Like, it could take you back to the 1940s, it could take you back to the 1800s. Like, if I'm sitting on this couch, like in this specific spot, it could take me back to like the Ice Age. Well, if I'm sitting, or if I'm standing like right over here, it could take me back to like, I don't know, 1801 or the Revolutionary War or something. I don't know. But it's very weird. The premise is kind of weird, but was kind of interesting in a way.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, but anyways, the movie was basically about him trying to like used the drug to get the guy's daughter back for him. And he also has like a brain tumor, so that's why he just doesn't care.
Nice.
Yeah. The last movie I saw was the new Mortal Kombat movie. It was okay.
Looked horrible to me.
It was very generic. It was the most generic movie I've ever watched in my life. They're like every character has a specific thing. Like the generic main character, who is some guy that doesn't exist in the Mortal Kombat universe yet, but he's gonna.
At least he will at some point.
Yeah. There's a lot of the main characters in it, but
They have the
just-
Terminator DLC.
just very no.
Do they have the Minecraft DLC?
Yeah. Play as a creeper and just blow up.
That'd be a good one, but
It'd probably be the fatality.
Yeah.
Just as a creeper, just fucking blow.
I mean it doesn't have arms, so that kind of
yeah.
disables it, but yeah, and then 5 minutes into the movie, they're like, go see Sonya in Gary, Indiana, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you sent me that. You were like, Gary, Indiana is in the new Mortal Kombat movie, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, she just lives in some trailer in a junkyard.
That's fucking hilarious. I've been getting into the Marvel movies.
I've
Trying to watch
Marvel
the
movie in forever.
Marvel
Yeah,
shit.
I think the last one I saw was
Endgame.
Yeah.
I think so too.
What? I know we've seen a bunch in theaters. What ones have we gone to the theaters and watched? Because I was trying to remember.
I've seen quite a few.
I
I've
feel
seen
like
a few.
I
I
feel
don't
like
know
we
which
went to
ones
a
I've
bunch.
seen with who. You know.
They all mesh together.
Yeah.
They're not.
I feel like we went to.
Part of
Did we see? Well, we saw Endgame in theaters.
Yeah, I know I did. I don't remember who I saw it with, but
Literally.
yeah. Well, I guess that's all the Marvel movies I don't remember who I saw them with, to be honest.
Yeah, to be fair.
I was trying to remember because I know I've seen.
The only one I
4
can
or 5 of them in
specifically
theaters.
remember is Civil War.
Yeah,
I didn't see that one in theaters. So.
Okay.
Excuse me.
We used to go to the movies all the time. but-
Yeah, the good old days.
Yeah, but the
Being
panoramic be like.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Panasonic went burr. But movies are opening back up. I have a feeling like the next 2 years, next 2 to 5 years, is going to be insane with movies because everyone just held out.
Yeah, a lot of them
Releasing
were
movies.
pushed back. Yeah.
They're like, yeah, let's just not release this movie and then wait. And then companies did force movies out and they had to change
Yeah.
them because they couldn't get certain people in them because of it.
When we watched Tenet, I'm pretty sure they were filming it. I think no, they had to have filmed it before the pandemic. But,
Yeah, I think it was filmed before the pandemic.
but they were like, "Lol, we're fucking releasing it now."
Yeah.
Christopher Nolan was like, "Time's up.
Yeah.
Open the theaters now."
Christopher Nolan is a time guy.
Yeah, I guess. That was a pretty okay movie.
Yeah. It was alright. Probably out of all his movies, it's probably, I guess, my least favorite of all his movies, but it still was decent.
I haven't seen all of them, so
I think I've seen every single Christopher Nolan movie now, so, and I think that probably
I've seen Inception. I haven't seen what's it called, Interstellar. So
Oh, Interstellar.
which I'm pretty sure is his best one, but I just
I think it might be his best one, to be honest. In my opinion, I just loved Interstellar so much. It's so good looking. It's just, I don't know. All his movies are so amazing looking. They're all masterpieces. It's pretty crazy.
yeah, they all do look really
He's
good.
definitely one of the best directors of all time, to be honest. Everything's just insane that he does.
Yeah,
Crashing an actual plane.
yeah, crashing a plane through a building.
Because it's cheaper than, I don't know, CGI.
I
or
guess
whatever
it probably was cheaper than
Yeah.
CGI.
I liked that movie. That was
Yeah.
really good. What's the budget? Okay, let's buy a 747.
I can't. I don't know what the budget was, but I'm sure it was a lot.
Oh, it had to have
Oh,
been.
bro.
A whole building and also a plane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
they had
all
that
right.
controlled explosion and stuff. Which I don't understand. I think the one thing that people nitpicked on it was the sound, but I thought the sound was fine. I didn't have any issues with it.
Oh.
I could hear everything.
I thought it
fine.
was pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, we watched in here,
Yeah.
but the speakers are pretty good.
Yeah.
Six
You could tell it
sound.
would be. You'd tell it would be better in the theater, but
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think all Christopher Nolan's movies are
Yeah.
better in IMAX and stuff. So, I wish I saw Interstellar in theaters. Oh man, or just in IMAX specifically.
I think I might have seen Interstellar.
It's probably my favorite, one of my favorite probably my favorite space movie. Well, it's up there definitely in general.
I watched The Goodfellas again.
Yeah,
Fucking
Goodfellas is
3-hour movie.
Yeah,
hmm
It's like gotta be like one of my favorite movies ever. I don't know why it's so good. It's literally just like, okay, this is what it'd be like.
I like movies like that where it's just like, I don't know, just a few guys and it's just like their stories of them pretty much just like chilling. Just hanging out with the boys.
But like, we robbed an airport for lots and lots of money, and we're going to give everyone their cut, and then, oh no, you spent it. Time for you to die.
Yeah, literally.
Like, what the fuck are you doing with this fucking fur coat? What did I tell you? What did I tell you about fucking buying this stupid shit?
Yeah.
And then the pink Cadillac.
Yeah. Maury or whatever his name is. Morty. I don't remember his name.
That movie is so good.
Yeah.
The fucking wife flushes the coke because she thought the cops were gonna come, and he's like, "Why would you do this? Why did you do this?"
Or just seeing when they're like, yeah, you gotta go down to whatchamacallit to do a job or whatever at the zoo. And he's like, well, as soon as I heard that, I knew if I went down there, there'd be no way I'd be coming back.
Yeah. He's like, he's never sent me out on a hunt or
hit.
On a hit, so I knew that this was different from the rest.
Yeah. And then Joe Pesci becomes a made guy. He gets in the door, he's like, oh, shit. And then he gets his spinal bone.
Oh my god, that's a really good movie.
Yeah. And then I remember Robert De Niro freaking out in the phone booth because he died. He's
Yeah.
just smashing the phone.
He knocked it over.
Yeah.
He pushes it over.
Yeah.
He's gone. What do you mean he's gone?
Yeah. It's like, it didn't work out. That's why I love The Irishman. Well, I like The Irishman quite a bit. I mean, I'll probably never watch it again because it's so goddamn long, but it was pretty good when I watched it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to watch it.
Yeah. I just love the fish scene, where it's just like it's where they go to kill Hoffa, and then there's just like a fish stank, like fish drool and stuff all over the backseat. And then Frank's like, no, I'm sitting there. And they get into an argument. And then they get into another argument in the car of what kind of fish it was and stuff. They're like, what kind of fish was it? He's like, I don't know, a fucking fish. He's like, I didn't ask.
I don't know if you've ever seen Bugsy. It's like a really old movie.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I know it's about like the actual Bugsy guy in the
yeah, where
from the Hoffa movie.
Goes to build the casino and it like fails, and they just kill him.
Yeah,
fair enough.
And then it ends up being one of the most fucking profitable casinos of all time.
Yeah, I think Bugsy was actually believed to kill Hoffa, not Frank. Like, I know they say it like in The Irishman, but I don't know. I guess The Irishman is bullshit apparently.
Who knows?
Yeah.
That's why there's movies about it, because they don't know the actual story.
Yeah.
I like those like mafia movies.
Yeah.
They're like, this definitely didn't. Well, this is like a Law and Order thing. But they're like, any scenes depicted are just like a coincidence.
Yeah.
It's not based on anything in real life. I'm like, I bet.
Yeah, I'm sure. Whatever
They
you
do
say.
one like based off Michael Jackson's Playland or whatever it was called. I can't remember what it's called. But there was an episode on that. I don't remember if it was in Law and Order or what it was in, but I thought it was in Law and Order.
Probably was. Sounds like something they do on SVU.
Probably. It's like my favorite character is Ice-T.
No, my mom used to watch it all the time. So I'm sitting there watching TV and I'm like, yes, Law and Order. I like the original Law and Order.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it since I was a kid. I can barely remember it.
These are their stories. Dun dun.
But yeah. And then, oh yeah, I watched Mystic River
Yeah, that's a good
as
one.
well. That's good. I don't know. There's not much you can say about it. I mean, well, there's a lot to say about it.
Yeah.
But you don't want to spoil it, so.
Directed by Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
There's Sean Penn, Tim Robbins, Kevin
Yeah, it was
Bacon.
directed by Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
Was
Lawrence
that like one
Fishburne.
of his first?
It's one of his earlier films.
Yeah.
It's like 2003.
Yeah.
Like he's directed a lot of films before that too. Because I remember he directed Unforgiven. I think that was like '94 or something.
Oh, really?
Like that. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Did you watch The Mule?
Yeah, I've seen The Mule.
Where Clint Eastwood's just 95 and he's still in movies?
Yeah.
I like that movie a lot. That movie's really good.
I wanted to see that, but I didn't.
It was like okay for me. I don't remember a ton about it, but I don't know. I remember a bit. I'm like
He like accidentally becomes a drug mule.
yeah.
And he's just like, well, I'm getting a lot of money for this, so...
I mean, yeah, he's almost gonna
He's like
die
he's
anyway,
like a
so-
bad father or something.
Yeah.
Like his entire life, or like he always was working or something, and he didn't like take care of his family at all. And then he like finds out his wife is dying, and he's like, "Let me get all this money."
Kind of blows it too a bit. It's like, okay, I'm buying a new truck. I'm
Yeah,
gonna give this
nice ass
all this
fucking
money to the VFW to fix it up.
Yeah. Yeah, things keep coming up. He like did a couple, and he's like, okay, that's enough to do this, and then he finds out his fucking local VFW it burnt down or something like that.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, I gotta fix this.
He just
Based
paid
on a true
for it?
story too. Yeah, he just paid for it.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's like based on a true story and stuff.
Yeah.
I remember he got his ass beat too. I think.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Just an old man.
Yeah.
Really,
sad,
really
honestly.
old man.
Yeah, he was really old. Just trying to teach him how to use a cell phone and stuff.
Yeah, that was so. I don't know. That movie was really cool to me just because of that whole like him being really old, but he's also like respected in the drug fucking ring.
Yeah, somehow.
The fucking like the leaders come in and they're like sitting there trying to teach him how to text and they're like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, we're teaching him how to text. It's like.
And then like at the very ending, it's just like when he's like on trial and stuff, he could have like testified or anything. He's like, no, I'll just go to jail. And that's what he did. He spent like the rest of his day in prison.
Yeah, he had to plant flowers and shit still though.
Yeah. The very ending was just.
I mean, he was almost dead, so whatever.
Yeah.
Let's put this fucking old dude in prison, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I think they wanted him to testify against like the cartel
Yeah,
or
probably.
whatever and stuff.
But he would get murdered the second he got to the freaking prison, so...
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, literally. I'm trying to think of. Oh, do you like scary movies?
Yeah, I do. Like they have to be like good ones. Like I'm pretty specific about them.
Do you
Yeah,
like-
like, not the jump scare.
Do you like the Conjuring movies?
I've only seen the first Conjuring. Like,
Yeah, I haven't seen
it's. I'm sort of like I don't know. I don't
wanna-
want to watch like a whole movie series on like the.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to watch a whole movie series on it.
Like I've seen like paranormal type films that are just like one based off movies like Hereditary and stuff like that, but I never got like invested into The Conjuring or Insidious really,
Hereditary was really good.
Anything with multiple movies.
because like
Pretty
I
much.
don't know, like each one just kind of gets like I don't know, boring or stupid or
Yeah.
one of the two. It's just like I seen it in the first film and then they try to like replicate it again in the second film, but it's just like better in the first film.
Is
No,
this-
that's because they
which
run
one
out
is-
of
Yeah.
material.
Which one is Insidious?
It's the one with that red face guy. I forget his. You know that red devil looking guy, and it's like, and they're like, they play that music when he goes like inside the person's like consciousness or whatever. It's like through the tulips and stuff like
What's the one? I always forget the name of this one because they're all like kind of the same. Like,
yeah, they're all based in the same universe.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's the one where there's the mirror that like changes time around them, and it's the guy and the sister or something like that, and they stay in this house with the mirror, and everything around them is like changing, and they're seeing shit, and
Is that Oculus?
I think it might be Oculus.
Yeah, that might be
I always they all have like that weird like name like Oculus, Insidious, fucking
Yeah, that's like separate from that.
yeah.
That's also a WWE film.
It is a WWE.
But I like the Conjuring series. I like just the whole like
I've only seen the first one.
demons and shit like
Yeah.
that. But they're coming out with a new one.
Yeah, I saw that.
And the Nun is part of that, and I like
Yeah,
the Nun a lot. That
Fucking
went,
Annabelle and stuff too.
the
so
Nun
much
went
shit.
hard. The Nun is fucking creepy. I like to like watch scary movies like in the straight dark and just fucking like
Yeah.
force
Isn't
my
that how
mind
everybody
to like
does it?
die. And I'm like, yes, this is very creepy. Imagine if this happened. And my brain is like, holy fucking shit! Wow! Oh no!
Yes, this is definitely going to happen to you.
I watched this movie that was kind of creepy. I forget. It was like a couple months ago. I'm trying to remember what it's called. I think it's like No Rest for the Wicked or something like that. It's only an hour and a half, and I didn't really like the ending, but like some of the stuff in it was actually genuinely creepy. Like it was like oh Jesus Christ. This brother and sister go back to their parents' farm because their father gets really ill, and when they go back, there's like this scene where like the mother's kind of like possessed or something. I don't know what it is, but there's this scene where she's like over the sink and she just like cuts her own like fingers off and stuff like that.
Damn.
And then she just randomly goes out. Why I don't know why I'm kind of spoiling it now, but anyways, but there's some really creepy scenes in it. Just like a couple of like a handful. Like I don't know. Like there's a scene where this guy like looks out and he just sees someone that looks like his mother, just like I don't know, just out there in the dark, just standing there. And just like looking in back at him in the dark. I'm like, wow, that's really creepy. And then there's like this priest guy that randomly shows up. I'm like, oh, in the middle of the dark, and that's just like, that's not really a priest, huh?
There's this movie I saw. It was on Netflix like years ago. It's like Mrs. something. It's about like an old lady that gets possessed. It's like the neighbor, and she's old. And I don't know. There's like the one scene where they're like outside and recording in fucking, like night vision, and they come around a corner and the fucking lady's head is like opening like a snake and like getting wider and like trying to fit the fucking chick's body in her mouth,
Jesus.
like trying to eat her. And
Happens to the best of us.
I like
Humans gotta eat.
like mockumentary scary movies.
I like some of them.
Like the ones where it's just like recorded, like lost film movies.
Yeah.
Like Blair Witch and shit like that.
It depends on the ones. Some are just like really bad. Some are alright.
Some are just bad.
I like the first Blair Witch.
Yeah,
the
first
original
Blair
one.
Witch was
That was really good.
That was like one of the first like.
Yeah, I think they
found
were the
film-
first one to
Yeah.
do that. And they acted like it was real too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why they hired a bunch of no-name actors. None of those fucking actors have done anything.
It's pretty sick.
Fun stuff.
Yeah.
The new one was, the reboot was okay.
I didn't watch it. The
It's
reboot
not
one.
the greatest. It definitely didn't compare to the,
The
first.
first Cloverfield is a good found footage
Yeah,
movie.
yeah. I did love the first.
It's
one.
good because you can't see the fucking monster for
Yeah,
one.
until like the very end. Well, you can see like shadows of it. You never see like the full monster. And then in the very end, he gets like crushed by the monster or something like that. It's just like you see the camera pan up with it. He's like, "Holy shit!" And it just ends.
Is that the one at the end where the fucking thing comes and smashes into the ocean? Which one is that one?
No, that's like I think
Oh,
that's Cloverfield Paradox.
Yeah, it's Cloverfield Paradox.
That
That
one's-
one was so stupid.
That's the worst movie I've ever seen.
Yeah, I remember watching like Hell's Basement.
I was
one
super upset about the way that movie ended.
night. Yeah, it was so stupid. Yeah, didn't it just end where like they died, I guess, or something?
Yeah, they were like, "Oh, we actually made it back to Earth," and then because it's happening. Spoilers for this shitty movie, but they're like, because They didn't know it was happening on Earth, but it was happening at the same time on Earth as it was happening on their ship. But they're like, "Oh, we finally get to land," and then just this huge freaking monster that had to be like 500 feet tall just fucking eats it out of the air, and I'm like, "What even? How does that even happen?"
It was so stupid.
I was like,
Oh god. I remember. I can barely remember that movie, but it was just really stupid.
"Yeah, it was dumb."
But like the first two Cloverfields were good. Cloverfield and 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Yeah, 10 Cloverfield Lane is good.
Yeah. Honestly, 10 Cloverfield Lane might be even better than the first Cloverfield. To be
Yeah,
honest.
it is. Well, it was written to be a different movie, but then they were
Yeah.
like, "Well, we'll make it a Cloverfield movie."
Yeah, it's just like I don't know. The way they did it was really cool. It made you think, is this in Cloverfield? It's just like,
Yeah, you didn't really know what was going on.
yeah, you didn't know if it was just some crazy.
And you
guy
didn't know
or-
if it was just a crazy guy
Yeah.
either, yeah.
Well, and Quiet Place was actually originally supposed to be a part of the Cloverfield universe, but then they ditched that.
It would make sense. That would
Yeah.
work.
Yep.
All right. Well, movies.
Yeah, Kyle loves them.
They're okay. I like a good movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't just watch movies all the time because I feel like I gotta be invested in it the whole time.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen a movie. I don't know what's up with me. I used to be addicted to them.
It happens.
I think I'm just getting old.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I do anymore. I think I just sit home and lay in my bed. I think so. Yeah. I just ate this plate of food. Now I'm tired.
Yeah.
Let me
Some
lay in my bed for 5
shrimp
hours. and
fried
go to-
rice, Jacob.
I do love it when my shrimp fry my rice.
Yeah, I don't do shit. I don't do fucking jack anymore.
Maybe that's why I'm tired all the time, because I don't do anything.
Yeah, probably. That's why I'm fucking tired all the time.
Shrimp hustler voice.
Yeah.
Yo, you telling me the shrimp fried this rice? Yeah. I was really in the shrimp fried rice memes for like a week. Maybe I'll get back into them.
You were into him for like a week.
Yeah, I got invested.
You were. Yeah.
Any good memes lately, guys?
No, not really. The only
Memes
good
have been
memes.
dead for a long time.
Yeah, the only good memes I've been are from getting from Jacob.
I don't even know what I say anymore. Sure, I remember. Oh yeah, I sent Zach this message the other day. I don't know. I just thought it'd be really funny to say to him. I sent to him. I'm like, LOL, not to sound weird or anything, but you might want to get checked for salmonella. And they just replied back with a thumbs up.
You commented something on
Oh yeah, that's right.
yesterday or the day before.
Yeah, I was just feeling random yesterday, so I was on like Instagram and I saw like a meme on there, and what was it? It was like, I ain't feel so good when I'm low on money.
Yeah, diabetic.
Yeah,
Diabetic.
And I comment on me like, don't worry, dude, or cheer up, man. It's a spring savings event.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck? Only Jacob could say something like that. That was hilarious.
Yeah, sometimes I just feel like full on memeing, so I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna say this stupid stuff now.
Like when the pandemic started and there was like the memes where it was like, oh no, we're gonna miss the Toyota-thon.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's pretty good.
QB Toyota-thon. There's probably one going on now, I wonder.
Yeah. We all just go out and buy Toyotas after
Yeah.
this.
Hell yeah.
Toyota always has freaking like events like that.
We all just take out a loan and get a lease.
Yeah.
Give me a brand new Camry.
Yeah.
They do seem nice, and they're
Yeah,
probably
they're
they're
nice.
like pretty cheap.
I'll just get like some weird like pickup truck looking thing from a Toyota. So I look like I'm from Australia maybe or something, I don't know.
Yeah, get a, what is it called?
4Runner.
Yeah, you could get a 4Runner.
4Runners.
A Tacoma?
Yeah,
Oh
Tacoma.
yeah. Our Tacoma's like smaller too.
Yeah, they're smaller. Than the Tundra. The Tundras are like their full-size truck.
But they have like those weird looking utility vans too, or no?
Yeah, they do.
Okay, I
Think
should
so.
just get one of those utility vans. And then I could just like do cool stuff with it and be like, I have all this room back here.
Live in it.
Yeah, basically. I think it's time to go
I
homeless.
probably would.
Yeah.
Spend all your money getting that fucking van. You don't have anything else.
Yeah. But thinking about it, you know, might as well just be homeless, you know,
Yeah.
have a good time. Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. Rent free. I can do whatever if I'm homeless. Camp all day. Camping's free.
Make a deal with Home Depot where you can work at any Home Depot.
Yeah.
So you just go to like, well, I'm in Wisconsin in this random town, and you're like, I'm gonna go work at the Home Depot to get a couple dollars.
I'm a freelance Home Depot contractor. You're like, okay, your lumber guy called in. I don't have a forklift license, but we'll see what happens. Then I just knock over all the lumber and stuff and break all the drywall
I mean, if
with the forklift. And
If you
just
get a
leave.
forklift license,
Yeah.
maybe you could do that.
Yeah.
But you'd have to be like you'd have to be like all the way up in management probably.
Not to drive a forklift at the Home
No,
Depot.
I'm just saying to know everything.
Right,
To be
yeah.
able to fill in for any position.
I go up to the giant stack of drywall, put the forks above it, and then smash down.
Like, Jacob, you destroyed 10 grand worth of drywall last night.
I'm
Yeah.
like,
well.
no, I was cutting it in half to save you guys more money, so now we have double the drywall. Genius.
Pick up one of those big crates of like stones and then lift it up as high as possible.
Oof. What does that mean?
I don't know.
I think it's cussing. It's
Well, I'm
busting.
assuming it stopped
Yeah,
recording,
I think
so
it died.
Oh, did it die?
I hope not. It was full charge, but of course we have to have some sort of technical difficulty.
Every time.
That was actually starting to record now.
It's fine. We're at the end anyways. So, thanks for coming on the podcast, Jacob.
Oh, yeah.
Very cool.
Nope.
Our first guest in a long time.
Yeah, it's been like a year or something. I have no idea.
Probably.
Been a while.
Yeah. Very.
The last time you were on, I was in my old apartment.
That is true. I remember that. Those days.
But hopefully I'll get to this. Today's Saturday. I
Yeah.
could probably just upload this tomorrow. With this I'm hoping with this camera I can literally just fucking put it on there, put the audio in, and then be done.
Mm-hmm.
So, lit. Any last remarks, Kyle?
No, not really. Just bide your time, I guess. I don't know.
What?
You do.
Alright, I guess we're gonna get murdered, Jacob.
Yeah, probably.
Pretty much. Kyle's gonna wear his Timbs tonight.
I wish.
Alright, well, you can follow us on the social medias and like and subscribe because you're a cool person. And we are cool persons, too.
Where's the Lamentable Podcast TikTok channel?
I used the email to make a TikTok thing, but I didn't make an account. But I did put the fucking Lamentable podcast link on there, so.
Oh, okay. Sick.
So if people are like, "Whoa, dude, this dude's fucking cool," they can like click and be like, "Wow, this is fucking awful."
Yeah.
True.
But
Hence the name.
all right, thanks for listening, and catch you on the next one. Don't forget to roll out your painter's tape before you go to work tomorrow.
Milk.